Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Friday, July 29th. We have a fun and informative show for you today. First, we'll be here in the studio, and we'll be talking with Abby Donahe and Brenda Donahe-Stevens about Miss Amazing Pageant. You're going to learn all about Abby's involvement in that. And then later on, we will go on location with the Kona Ice truck and talk to owner Todd Carver. So you'll want to stay with us for this program today. And to our Owatonna viewers, we appreciate your suggestions and comments on show topics. If you would like to email us those, you can at owatonnatoday@charter.net or by contacting the show's producer, Leanne Alt, at 390-5751. Today is a special day of the week because we recognize our show sponsors. And the Owatonna Today Show thanks the following sponsors of this program. Our premier sponsors are the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities. Our primary sponsors are Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Anytime Fitness, Fairway Foods, Little Theater of Owatonna, and the Owatonna Foundation. Our interlude sponsors, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bedmar Mortgage Office, Glenn Mager and Michael Mager of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Carlson, Branstead and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care, Owatonna Business Incubator, Sign Pro and Auto Trim Design, Steele County Historical Society, the Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Video Productions, Tri-M Graphics, and TPS Insurance. And we hope you will support these fine Owatonna businesses that support the Owatonna Today Show. Please say thanks to them when you see them out and about. If it weren't for them, the show couldn't continue. And we're always looking for sponsors. So if you are a business and you would like more information about becoming a sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show, please contact again our producer, Leanne Alt, at 390-5751. We will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with Abby Donahe, Miss Amazing. Please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Jody Voisin with the staff at Fairview Animal Medical Center, your other family doctor. Fairview Animal Medical Center is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Recreational fires are allowed within the Owatonna city limits. They must be contained within a fire pit or a device designed for such use and can be 3 feet in diameter and no more than 3 feet high. They must be 25 feet from a building or combustibles. Only untreated or unpainted woods must be used. Fires must be attended by a person at all times that are capable of extinguishing the fire. This has been a safety tip from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Hi, I'm Betsy Linger from the Owatonna Foundation. Your generosity has made Owatonna a better place to live by benefiting our community, the arts, recreation, and education. Please consider a donation today. The Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We're here in the studio and we're visiting with Abby Donahe, the reigning Miss Amazing Princess on the national level. We'll get into all that. And then here we have Abby's mom, Brenda Donahe-Stevens. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome, ladies, to the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're glad you took time out of your schedule to join us. So if it's okay, could I start with Mom?
Yeah.
A little bit today? Okay. Brenda, could you share with us the background of the Miss Amazing pageant and how it came about?
Absolutely. It started in 2008, and it was actually a wish of a gal named Jordan Summers, who is from Omaha, Nebraska. And she was very involved in the Special Olympics program and in pageantry, and wanted there to be a pageant for people with disabilities. And so she started that in Omaha, Nebraska, and from there it has grown to this day, 2016, where there were hundreds of contestants in 30 different states.
And what is the purpose of the pageant? Could you go a little more in detail?
Yeah, the whole purpose is it is for girls and women with disabilities to be able to show their abilities. They have the opportunity to feel beautiful, both inside and out. They are interviewed by judges. They get to walk on stage in pretty gowns and be escorted by men. And then they have the opportunity to, no matter what, receive a trophy, whether they are crowned queen or princess, and just to feel part of a community and learn to advocate for themselves.
Fantastic. How in the world did you learn about the competition?
It was actually on one of the news stations in the cities a year and a half ago when I heard about it and really felt that we wanted to try to be part of that.
Now, Abby started on the state level, so could you talk about the Minnesota Miss Amazing Queens, how that all
Yeah.
came, what's involved there?
We participated in April, was when the pageant was up in Egan. And there are actually 6 different categories from ages 8 to 35, and Abby was in the teen portion, which is age 16 to 19. And I believe she competed probably against 8 other contestants and was crowned queen that evening. So it all happened in one day.
So what does a queen do now? And then there's like, what does a queen do now that she's the queen on the state level?
Yeah, her first part where she was able to go and be in her crown and with her sash was at the Special Olympics state meet up in the cities for track and field. And she was able to put medals on athletes. So that was a great opportunity. And then we're also looking at possibly being involved in parades. And the main part is just getting the word out so that people understand what the program is so that we can get more involvement.
And then she went on, because of her winning in Minnesota, she got to go on to the national level.
She did.
And what happened there? What is the national level like compared to the Minnesota?
National level, much bigger.
Yeah.
The national level was in Chicago, so we were able to drive there, and she was surrounded by family and friends there. And she was up against 30 other states, or 29 other states, and was crowned princess at that point. And I believe the queen was actually in your group. So they are teamed up with buddies, and they still do all the other things. They interview with judges, walk on stage, do their talent. So it's the same as the state level, and they repeat what they did there, but they do it on a national level.
Quite an honor.
Yes.
And Abby, you're getting to be well known throughout the state and different levels. Could you share, Brenda, what Abby is doing this year with the U of M's medical students?
Yeah, she also, she was invited last year by Kathleen Fournay of the Down Syndrome Association of Minnesota, and the professor has invited Abby back this year, and she does a presentation, about 25-30 minutes, on how she is more alike than different, and it occurs on the first day that the U of M med students start schooling. And it's all about showing the positives of, even though she has Down syndrome, all the things that she is able to do that everybody else in the community does.
And add brave to the top of that list.
Very much so.
Wow, what a brave young lady you are. Could you share with us a little for the audience to view? Would you tell us what the trophies are here and the memorabilia that you have brought to us? Could
What
you
did you
share a
bring
little
with?
bit? Do you want to do that, Abby? Or
When did you get this one?
At the
Teen Queen?
Teen Queen,
So that was
Okay.
for Minnesota.
Minnesota.
And this one was the national trophy in Chicago.
Okay.
And then the crown she has on today was the one given at nationals, and this one was the state.
Okay.
And then this one was given for her talent.
Wow, so you just have all kinds of awards. Could we focus on you now, Abby?
Sure.
Revisit a little bit. First of all, share with everyone, what year are you in school?
I'm a senior.
And how are you liking being a senior? Lot of challenge,
Yeah,
challenges.
challenge, and I like it because I love school, and it's getting new friends, and I loved it,
Okay.
and that's
So-
pretty amazing.
So I see, detect probably a little sadness there because it's your senior year in high school.
Yeah,
Wow, but look at all the new people you're going to meet as you go on. So Abby, what are some of your favorite things that you just like to do for fun?
I went to work out fairway, go shopping, swimming, dancing, and listen to music.
Yeah. What are some of your favorite types of music? Can you share?
Hip hop and pop and rap.
Wow, do you do the dance?
Yeah.
You get into that? Yeah. I wanted to ask you, why did you enter the Miss Amazing pageant?
Wanted to show people what I could do.
Excuse me, could you repeat that?
Well, I wanted to show people what I could do.
What you could do. So what are some of the things you had to do in the pageant?
Doing my talent and getting new friends.
Did you have to perform any kind of dance?
Yeah,
like a-
I did jazz,
Okay.
and the song is called Cheerleader.
Okay. And who helped you with that?
My mom.
Oh, all right. So you had to get all the move downs. Now, did you have to wear a special outfit for that?
Yeah, my costume.
Okay. And what color was that?
It's black and silver.
Ooh. Was it legs and sparkly top, and so you could move all over? And did you use scarves or anything, or just hand
No.
motions? Okay. And what did you like best about the pageant in Minnesota? What did you like best about the pageant in general then, or the pageant on the Chicago?
Enjoying my talent, wearing a pretty dress, and winning.
Okay, and you liked winning. Why did you like winning?
Having trophies and my crown and my medal.
Okay, how did you feel? If you could go back to the night they called your name, how did that make you
I
feel?
loved it.
Yeah? Did you get to walk up and down like they do in the Miss America pageant?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you work and you go to school.
Yep.
And how do you find time to do everything?
I like to keep busy.
You like to keep busy. Now, as a reigning Miss Amazing Princess, you were one of 20 princesses crowned on the national level. And then they're done by categories as well.
Yes.
On the national level.
Yep.
And then, how do you find time to do everything? You work here in town.
Yep.
Where do you work?
At Fairway.
Okay. And what do you enjoy best about your job there?
I'm making groceries I'm making groceries inside and pushing carts outside in the car, and then come back and pushing carts.
Okay. Now you have some plans for the future. What are your plans after you get out of high school?
Kona College,
Wow. And you're going to go where?
Rochester, Minnesota,
And what is it that you want to become?
to be a teacher.
And you obviously are looking forward to that. Why are you looking forward to becoming a teacher?
To help the kids with their disabilities and keep them busy. Try to be independent, and that's being a grown up and doing that activities.
And did you make a lot of friends at the pageant?
I do.
And can you tell me where some of those friends were from?
One is at the
You keep in touch with them?
yeah.
So you exchange phone numbers and texts and all that? So how many new friends would you say you've met along the way?
Well, I have one. His name is Maggie, and she's really nice.
Okay. And so let me ask you this. What's your favorite subject in school?
I do art class.
You like art class, okay. And so when you become a teacher, and you go to Rochester and you become a teacher, did you want to teach art to students with disabilities, or just general?
Just general teacher.
Just general teachers, because you know where they come from, what some of their
Yeah,
challenges?
because I know about everything in school, and I show them, because I know to run around in the hallway. So
Okay. Now, when you're done with work and you're done with school, what's your favorite hobby?
floor hockey.
Floor hockey. Where do you play floor hockey?
At Owatonna Junior High School.
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure interviewing you, and we're so proud of you here, and you're here from Owatonna, and we wish you continued success and with school and graduation and all that brings, okay? Brenda, just quickly, what would you want someone else to know about the different organizations that Abby's involved with and all the can-dos?
There are so many things to get involved with, especially if you have children with disabilities. Between Special Olympics, the Down Syndrome Association of Minnesota, we're doing a Shifting Gears bike ride coming up in August.
Oh, wow.
And the Miss Amazing Pageant is a wonderful way for our kids to be able to get out and just show to everybody what they can do.
So if anybody has any questions or anything about some of these things to get involved with, could they contact you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you taking your time out to come on the show. And congratulations, Abby. We're so glad that you did so well, and we, again, wish you both the best.
Thank you so much.
We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsor, and then we'll be right back, so please stay with us.
Welcome to Bremer Bank. I am Jason Iberg.
And I'm Shannon Pedersen.
Bremer is a full financial services bank.
We invite you to stop by Bremer Bank and experience the Bremer difference.
You are always welcome at Bremer.
I didn't just want another job, I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
I was new to town and I didn't know where to turn for a job, so I decided to express myself.
I decided to express myself, and they helped find the right career for me.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
I'm Bill Owens with the Owatonna Business Incubator. Whether your business is just starting out or is expanding, we have the office space and manufacturing space that you need. As the Small Business Counseling Center for this region, we are able to help you in your expansion or your startup of your business. We are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Tim Anderson, the owner of Anytime Fitness, where we make getting healthy affordable and convenient. Anytime Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and we are on location at Morehouse Park, and we're talking with Todd Carver, who would like to be known as the creator of fun, and he owns the Kona truck that we're standing in front of. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Todd, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself to our viewers?
Well, I've lived in Faribault my whole life. I've managed manufacturing plants. I've worked in management for quite a few years. I have my wife, who's a teacher, and 2 boys that have graduated college, and now I own the best business in the world.
Now, what is the history of Kona Ice for those that may not know?
Kona Ice actually originated in 2007. A gentleman, Tony Lamb from Florence, Kentucky, had his family out one day, and an ice cream truck came by, and their daughter wanted something from the ice cream truck so badly, but she was just scared of the gentleman that was in the truck. So the light went on for Tony that he thought he should create something and clean up that image of the traditional ice cream man. And so he developed this business, and it's just kind of evolved from there.
Now you have several trucks. Would you explain your little fleet, so to speak?
Yep, I have 2 trucks and a mini truck. We buy territories from the company. So our first truck we started in 2013, and we go from Owatonna to Farmington with that truck. And then the second truck I bought 2 years ago, and my son graduated college, and he helps to run that truck. And they took over this territory, and I took over Lakeville, Prior Lake, Farmington, and Elko Newmarket at that time. And then we have the mini truck that we use during the winter for different events inside during the winter.
Todd, what is Kona Ice?
Kona Ice is it's a franchise shaved ice business. We do fundraising with different entities, schools, churches, any nonprofits. And we're a mobile shaved ice business.
Okay, great. Can we talk about some of your flavors and the different things that you offer?
Sure. We have, you're open to having as many flavors as you want on the truck. We choose to have what's on our flavor wave, and that's on everyone's truck. There are 10 flavors that people can apply themselves. And then beyond those 10 flavors, you can have whatever flavors you have. We have 24, 25 other flavors, including some sugar-free flavors.
Now, as Leanne's honing in on the truck over here, on the end there's the flavor wave.
Right.
And so if somebody walks up and said, walk me through what they do with the flavor wave, because that's what I'm holding in my hand.
Yeah, we've patented, or Tony patented, that flavor wave. And what that is, it's a series of 10 spigots where I shave your ice, give you the cup, and you go down and flavor it however you see fit. So you can put on one flavor, you can put on the whole works, whatever you want to do with it.
Okay. Now you have several cups displayed on your menu there. Explain the different functions of those cups.
Most of them are, well, for people, depending on if the kiddie, which is the one you're holding, most are the little like elementary type age kids will have those. And then it goes $3, $4, and $5 cups, and they just get bigger. The largest cups are $5 cups, but they're refillable forever for $3, so they're very popular.
And how do you decide, who decides what flavors you'll carry?
We get to decide that on our own. We can put whatever we see fit on the flavor wave, whatever's popular for us, and then we can carry whatever other flavors we want on the truck.
What is the ultimate flavor that you're finding in your routes?
Well, I guess I'm assuming it's the favorite. Blue raspberry by far is the most popular. That's because you see blue raspberry everywhere you go. That outsells everything by multitudes.
Okay.
But all of the flavors that are on our menu sell regularly, or else we switch them out and put something different on there.
Now you do so many different things with the Kona Ice truck. You just don't do a route. Explain how somebody could hire your service for fundraising.
Yeah, the biggest reason that, and the whole business model of Kona Ice is to fundraise for any nonprofits. So we work with a lot of schools in the area. We work with churches. We do sporting events. You name it, we want to help. That's what our thing is helping the community.
So how do you help them?
When we go in, say for instance, when we do a school, we'll do a whole elementary school of 400 or 500 kids. We take the trucks, and we actually kind of set a record this spring. We take 2 trucks in. We did 540 kids in 52 minutes. So they all get their Konas, and then they get a percentage, and schools get 25% automatically of whatever we take in sales. That's what we give them back. If they want to or choose to do 5 or more events for the year, we give them 30% of it. Right. So for schools, I've had schools that have purchased computers for their computer lab. They fund their field trips, you name it, whatever they want to use it for, that's up to them.
Explain the special recipe of your drinks and in regards to schools as well.
Well, I'll tell you, Kona is very unique, and I love being a part of it for this reason. They stay ahead of the USDA guidelines for smart snack approval in schools. What that means is they've developed and had developed 2 years ago it's called Vita Blend, and the Vita Blend uses less sugar, 40% less sugar, and was smart snack compliant. There's a series of calculations you have to do to make sure that you can sell during the school day. Now, in July of 2016, there are new regulations. Kona was ahead of the game again and have developed what we call our Fruit First blend. The Fruit First blend, when you put it on your Kona, is fruit juice is the first thing that's on the list of ingredients in it. To my knowledge, there's no other company out there that does this.
Explain your other flavors as well. I was surprised to hear they're a benefit if you're watching calories.
yeah, we do have sugar-free flavors. I've got actually a couple of moms-to-be right now that are calling us on a regular basis because they're craving Kona, and one of them is actually diabetic, and she's been fine because she can regulate it. She totally didn't know we had sugar-free. I gave her a sugar-free actually last night. she loved it, and she's just happier than a clam that now she knows she doesn't have to have that sugar and can enjoy the great taste.
So if you're truly looking for a cool treat, there's something for everybody.
There really is.
How does that fall into gluten-free and that type of thing?
There's no gluten in our products. They're peanut-free. They're high fructose corn syrup free. The only thing they're not is free.
Okay. But they're worth it, right?
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about, other fundraising entities as well. They can call you and talk to you personally about how that would work, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. If they're a nonprofit organization and they have an event that's going to be large enough that warrants us to come sell and give them a percentage, that's what we do. That's our specialty. Now, we also do other types of events where you call us out and we serve maybe maybe it's a manufacturing plant, or maybe it's a church body, or whatever it is.
Right.
And we're more than happy to do that too.
And I would like to add, you have the 2 trucks and the little trucks. So after the weather changes, what do you do with the little truck?
The little truck, yeah, that's interesting. In Minnesota especially, since our summer season is so short, we decided to buy, and Kona made what's called our mini truck. The mini truck, it looks and emulates this truck, but it's only 5 feet long, it's 30 inches wide, and can go indoor anywhere. So we do school carnivals during the winter, we do sporting events, same thing, you name it, we do it.
In a few words, why do you love this so much? I can tell you're just passionate about it.
Choke me up a little.
Okay.
I love kids. Schools have cut funding so much, and it's not their fault. I want to help kids.
Great. It's been a pleasure to meet you, Todd, and we wish you continued success.
Thank you.
We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back, so please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Rich from Sign Pro and Auto Trim Design, a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. Come and see us for all your sign and truck accessory needs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We hope you enjoyed visiting with Todd Carver in the Kona Ice truck. Well, it's time for community announcements. Join us for a meet and greet at Roosevelt School, Saturday, August 20th. 2016, please spread the word. The public is invited to the unveiling of the library mural, Art, Books, and Inspiration at the Owatonna Arts Center, July 31st at 3 p.m. The public is also invited to meet Lynette Yancho, the muralist, and to meet the print artist Joyce Francis. Joyce has gel prints on display in the gallery and will demonstrate this printing process. The Friends of the Arts Center will host a reception for the artist. And then coming up is Little Missile Summer Festival, Sunday, July 31st, on the grounds of Holy Trinity Catholic Church, polka mass at 10 p.m. and the festivals from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Games for all ages, food booths, sit-down lunch, filled biscuits, live music, silent auction. And Holy Trinity is 8 miles south of Owatonna on County Road 45. Well, that's all we have for you today. We hope you will join us on Monday when we'll be visiting with Laura Eldbeck, an update on the Steele County. She's our Steele County Administrator. And then we'll be visiting with Luann Kappa at Eat Well Nutrition Therapy. Until then, have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday.